Hello everyone. I want to take a moment and chat with you guys today about some experiences I've had lately and why, above everything else, customer service matters. As you may or may not know, I review subscription boxes on this channel quite frequently. And I talk about the products mainly, the quality, consistency, my thoughts on the items, stuff like that, the usual. But the one thing I haven't really gone into too much detail is about customer service. And I've had some recent bad experiences with a number of companies, and I want to address it sort of as its own issue. So a little background. I generally prefer to buy my boxes on a month-to-month basis, and I buy based on themes and franchises featured, because it gives me the opportunity to try a variety of services, and also because I'm more likely to enjoy the content, so I'm being more selective intentionally. But the things that keep me coming back and willing to purchase, and more importantly to recommend to all of you on the channel, to my friends, my family, are some of the following. Things like the actual items themselves that are in these boxes. Are they quality items, and do I like them? Which I know is subjective, right? And then value. Did I get the value of the box that I paid for? And then some. And customer service, the experience. How was the company in terms of their communication? Did they let me know when the box was going to be shipped? And did I get a tracking number? Or if there were issues, were they communicating that to me? Things like that. And then how easy or hard was it for me to cancel or renew a subscription, right? If I had issues, how were they handled? But if any one of those criteria are poor, really, really bad, I'm not going to recommend that company to someone else. And certainly not on this channel. I come from a customer service background, so I understand specifically how customer service works and the value of good customer service. I try my hardest to be patient and understanding when something goes wrong. But there comes a point when it starts to feel like a company just doesn't give a shit. And that's where I have a problem, and that's where I draw the line. I'm a paying customer, so I pay for a product and I expect to receive that product in good condition. And if I don't, I expect either a replacement or something else or a refund, something to make it right. But giving me that product or another product or a refund doesn't absolve you, the company, from still being able to communicate with me effectively. No matter what the solution or the resolution is, I still expect communication. And I expect it kind of in a timely manner. So for example, I purchased a new subscription box from a UK-based company. But for those of you who don't know, a lot of these companies, you subscribe to a box and then they require that you wait until after a certain date before you can cancel. So there's a very short window of time between when you're allowed to cancel for the next month from your auto renew and when you get charged for that new box. So initially I contacted this company and told them, I wanted to cancel my auto renew. I wanted the box that I initially purchased, but I wanted to cancel my auto renew for the next month. And they said, okay, well, you have to wait until after this date to contact us and make that request. Okay, fair enough. So I waited until the day after the date that they told me I had to wait. So I did, and I made it very clear to them I wanted to cancel my auto renew, but I wanted the box that I paid for that current month. They said, that's cool, you'll get this box. I think it was a June box. You'll get your June box and we'll cancel for the month of July. Awesome. Not so awesome. Shortly thereafter, I was sent a shipping notification for the box that they confirmed I had ordered. And, because the box is coming from the UK, I expected it was going to take a significant amount of time, right? Well, it's been 7 weeks. This is the middle of July, and I still have not received the box. And I logged into my account and checked my order, and it said shipped, order completed. And I'm thinking, So I reach out and I contact them and ask, can you guys provide a tracking notification? Did it get lost? I double checked my credit card and I was charged. So I wanted to know what's the deal? Where's my products that I paid for? And apparently, after a little bit of research, they canceled my entire subscription. They canceled it and they didn't tell me. My account confirmed on their website that it was shipped, paid for, and my order was completed. So they neither updated my account on the website, nor did they email me to tell me that. But if I had not paid attention, I would have paid for a $20-some product and never received it. Like, what? That is a huge no-no. Now, to be fair, I contacted them about this, and the company says they will issue me a refund. I did ask, can I just get the box? Can you just send it out since I already paid for it? And they said, no, you're going to get, a refund. So that is a resolution. It's not a resolution I'm too happy with, and I am super unhappy with the lack of communication that I was given up until this point. The refund isn't really a resolution anyway, because I never got the product. So at the very least, what I'm owed is a refund. That is not you having excellent customer service and going above and beyond. That is you meeting bare minimum at best. Not cool. So then I had another experience where I ordered 2 different boxes. I ordered one in May and one in June. Both of them have shipped 1 month late. And this has been pretty common of this company of late, and I'm not sure what's going on. Both boxes, my May and my June box, are shipping a month late, and each of them has had issues with items. So the items that we were promised are not actually items that are going to be in the box. I have not received June. It has shipped finally, and I don't know what they've done. I don't know if they've replaced anything or if they're going to ship anything separately. But with May's box, it was missing a t-shirt. So they communicated that, and I will say their communication has been really good. They are going to replace the missed t-shirt in the May box with a t-shirt that was in one of those previous boxes. If you had ordered this particular box, this themed box, prior months, for several months, the chances are likely that you're going to get a t-shirt that you already have. It's a solution, yes, not necessarily one that you might be too happy with. Like, we, the customers, are told that we're going to receive this original shirt that we were promised at a later date. I haven't received word, and this was back in May, as to any estimated time frame as to when we're going to get this shirt that we were promised. I still have yet to receive that shirt. In fact, I've reached out to the company on social media and via email twice and have not gotten an acknowledgement that they've even received my inquiry. So I'm kind of left in the dark. So at a high level, yes, they did communicate the box was going to be late and that they were replacing the shirt. But where follow-up is concerned, you kind of get an F. Here's an idea. If you don't actually plan on shipping out the item, don't tell us that you're planning on shipping out the item. Just say, look, there was an error and we replaced it with another shirt, we're sorry. Sometimes an apology is the only response that you get, and that's okay. But don't promise things that you can't deliver on. Just don't do it. And I would say that this is a company that has publicly called out other subscription box companies for their lack of quality and their service. And all I gotta say is this: that's really poor form, and people in glass houses should not throw stones. It's because of these 2 scenarios that I am now unlikely to recommend either of these companies or to be a repeat customer. I just want to throw out something a little more productive, because it's very easy to bash on companies and bash on service, right? But I just want to give some tips for any of you companies who are maybe out there and watching this video. Once upon a time, business was all about just closing the sale, get the numbers. It didn't really matter how you got to that point. You just needed to land the sale and move on, right? But we don't live in that kind of world anymore. And, especially in a place where social media, things like Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, and companies are more accessible and people are more vocal and communication is easy and accessible, like, you really need to focus on the experience. We want to be treated like people, not sales. The quicker and the easier you can resolve problems and give us the answers that we need, like, the happier we're going to be, right? So the little bit of extra effort, that going that extra mile, that is going to get you not just repeat customers, but new customers, bottom line. I don't understand companies that have poor customer service, because all they're doing, especially in today's world, is shooting themselves in the foot. Remember the number 1 rule of business: time is money. Your time is money, Our time is our money. And for you consumers out there, like, that's valuable for you to keep in mind too. If companies wasting your time, they are not worth your money. You know, trust me, I know how frustrating it is when we get these poor experiences or don't get a quality product or the service that we expect, right? Respect will get you far, and customer service agents are paid to listen and troubleshoot those problems. And if your reasonable requests aren't satisfactorily met, you know, don't just like take it out on them and then be done with it and be frustrated and angry. It's a viable option to ask for a manager and take it up the chain as far as you can go. If that manager doesn't give you like a timely or reasonable solution to your problem, and again, sometimes it's just an apology and a refund, and that it just is what it is, and you take that and you move on, right? But like, if you don't get a satisfactory resolution, go as high up the corporate totem pole as you can. And sometimes, like I said, you have to accept an apology as a resolution, and that's fine, and move on. And if not, then course correct, right? Take your business elsewhere. Let it be done. And like I said, respect gets you really far. What is that saying? You catch more flies with honey than vinegar. And sometimes that's true. So yeah, that's kind of it. I know this was a little bit of a different video, but I had some frustrations that I wanted to air out. You know, how do you guys handle stuff like that? You know, let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are and how you've dealt with issues in the past like this. And what do you think about the value of customer service? Like, will that make it or break it for you? Because for me, it does. And like I said, if I get poor customer service from one of these subscription box companies, like, they're just not going to be on my channel anymore, and it'll be what it'll be. And that's it. Thank you so much. I will see you guys later. Bye.